Despite possessing perhaps the most powerful military armament in the world, the United States military has pursued and allegedly continues to pursue diverse warfare options from beyond the physical realm. Among them, a $20 million program to assess possible uses of psychic or extrasensory perception activities, otherwise known as ESPA. Taking place within the Stargate Project, many of these trials and tests remained hidden from the general public until the Freedom of Information Act brought them to light in 1995. Among the most prominent of these attempts were remote viewing activities that sought to uncover intelligence from deep within Russia, using only the minds of American soldiers stationed in the continental U.S. The idea to integrate extrasensory espionage and psychic warfare techniques into the Army was not a uniquely American project. In fact, the start of this practice may have been traced back to Germany during World War II, when the scientific organization Ahnenerbe, led by Heinrich Himmler, devoted an entire branch to study supernatural phenomena. This secret program was uncovered by the United States during a raid of his property in 1945. It mostly consisted of a collection of magical artifacts collected from conquered nations and peoples, as well as unusual discoveries from archaeological expeditions from around the world. The Soviet Union also happened to gain access to the archives from the project during this time, and so the two new superpowers began fearing what the other may accomplish by studying paranormal and extrasensory activities. While the full degree of seriousness with which the USSR considered these matters is relatively unknown, the intelligence community in the United States did consider the supposed pseudoscientific powers to be a serious matter. One of the few Soviets to rise to prominence with claims of psychic abilities was Nina Kulagina, who had been part of a tank regiment during the Second World War. She was studied by Soviet scientists after allegedly being able to move objects with her mind. The most alarming reports came from a 1970s laboratory experiment, where she supposedly manipulated a frog with her mind, eventually stopping its heart. Many accused her of fraud, and when skeptics reviewed footage of her powers of manipulation, they suggested she was simply relying on tricks.